Hello everyone, so in this video, let us talk about a problem from LeetCode. It's an easy problem. The problem name is check if a word occurs as a prefix of any word in a sentence. So the problem statement is just the whole title itself, but let us go inside the problem statement as well to understand what it is exactly. So you are given a sentence that consists of some words separated by single space and a search word. Now check if the search word is a prefix of any word inside the sentence. It's just like you are searching out any word. Okay, so you're just typing out any word in, let's say, the finding editor, and now when you're finding finder in your finder, you are typing some word, so you have some prefix. Just have to check that in the current document, in the whole document, is there any word which has a prefix of the word you are finding out in the finder. Okay, that's the like somewhat similar interpretation you can take it. So you are given a string that is named as sentence, that is consisting of spaced words. Okay, now you just have to check that you are also given a search word. You just have to check that whether the search word is a prefix, okay, of any of the words inside the sentence. That's it. And return the index of the word in the sentence. That is, now you must understand that the indexing is one index, not zero index. And if the search word is a prefix of more than one word, you will return the index of the first word. In the first, whatever the first minimum index you like, what first you will find out, just print out. And if there is no answer, is mine. That's the whole thing. Now, how will you start with this? It's very simple. You will first extract out every word possible from the string, and then whenever you extract on any word, you will just check out that whether a particular word is a prefix with this particular word. I think so. Consider pretty small, so you can do this in a very good manner. Also, just match out. So matching a prefix is very simple. You just have to check out whether the given string is a prefix of this any word inside the string, and you just have to like print out the first occurrence wherever you find out such thing. So what you'll do is that the only like two things you have to understand, and then we'll move on to the actual code part, because it's not too much difficult to grasp out the actual concept. The only thing that I have to want to say is that how will you extract out word from this string? So what we'll do is that we will keep on building the word. So let's take this example of, let's say, love eating burger. Okay, so what we'll take is, let's say we have the string, let's say love, then there's some space, there's a word, let's say eat, and there's some space, and the next word, and the string, let's say, start from here, string ends here. Now how will you take out extracted words from here? So you can create a, let's say, an empty variable in which you will keep on appending the characters when you move from left to right, and whenever you see a space, you will break at that point. So you will see that, okay, my current word is L, I will, okay, I'll just take L, then O, okay, O, then V, E, a space. Whenever you see a space, which means that the current word has terminated, this is the current word I have. Now I have got the first word. I will take this word and just match it with the search word that I want to check whether it has prefix or not. Okay, now whenever I get an empty space, which means that the next word will start from that. So now you will create a, let's say, another empty variable, or like make the previous variable like again empty, and just keep on appending the same character. So let's say now you will keep on appending E, A, T, I, N, G, and so on. Okay, now you will again space. When you hit the next space, you will get that the current word now is terminated, so you will get the next word. But the problem arises for the last word. Okay, now because there is no space after the last word, as you have understood that I will only terminate or take out the word after I hit the space. Okay, I will keep on appending the word, let's say Burger, but there is no end space. So in that scenario, what will happen, that this particular word will not be stored somewhere. It will not be considered a word because I have not seen any space. So for these scenarios, what you can do is you will explicitly add a space at the end of this particular string, so as to get the last word like identified when I'm doing this whole process. Now, how will you just find out a prefix? I hope you get the first thing out. Let's say the word you have got is burger, and the prefix is BUR. So what you'll do is, because I just want to match that this particular small string should be a prefix of this bigger string, so you will just take one pointer, okay, on the small string, and keep on matching it directly with the first string, first word, like first character. Okay, and then just match it. There's this match. If I just iterate over the whole string without any mismatch by matching out with the whole string, and if it is completely inside it, maybe it can also happen that it is burgers, then this is not a prefix because this is larger. This should be present inside this, not this should be present inside this. That is also false. So just iterate over this whole string and just ensure that every character in this string should be in the same order in the top of string that we are matching to. If it is fine, then the answer is that it is a prefix, else it is not. So that's all the logic that we will be using out. These are the two important things that you have to understand throughout this problem. So what we have done is that we have first pushed back, or like added an extra space at the end to just meet our condition, so that we will break out at the last word as well. So now what we have done is that is the current string that we will be bringing out, the current word. Now just iterate over every character. If it is not a space, then we will just add that particular character in the building's word that I'm building. Okay. Now if it is a space, then what will happen? If it is a space, I now understand that if I encountered a space, I have completed a word. Now I will call this match function, that will just match out the word I have with the search word, because I just want to match that. If I have extracted a word, whether this word has this search word as a prefix, I will call this function. If it returns the answer, then the answer is okay, fine. I found that the first match in which we have got the prefix, so just return out the index of that. Okay, so index of whatever is matching. So because I'm using this for loop, you will just return out. I have explicitly one more variable to store the index starting from 1. You could have also just use a for loop, and if it is a goes from I equal to 0 till I equal to n, you will just store out that. But because I have to count out what is the word index, not the actual index. Okay, so it is not that this is 0 1 2. I have to tell that if this is the first word, second word, so which word. So I have to also count out how many words I have stored or iterated over till now. So this is the count which I will be using, that is count 1, and after every word I will just increment the count, because I've seen 1 word, 2 word. So whatever word I am on, just return the count of that, and it's starting from 1, so that is, it is like 1 indexing also. That is also fine. So if it is fine, if I have seen the word, if it is not a match, I will move down to the next word. So for the next word, I will increment the count because I've seen one word. So let us move on to the next word, and I'll again make my current equal to empty, which is that now I will keep on appending the characters of the next word, because now I have to move, because I've encountered a space, so the next word will start after that. And then this is the for loop. On doing that, now how this match function will take, just take the string s and the search word, iterate over the search word because it's the smaller word, okay, and match it with the s string. So I just have to check that whatever index I am on the search word, if it is less than s of size. What I want to mean is, let's say if the search word is larger, which I've told you, like burgers, and the actual string is smaller, so in that scenario we have to break. So I have to also ensure that whatever I am iterating over in the search word should be less than the string size. It should not be going out of bound. If it is less than string size, also if both the characters are the same, then it is continue, like it is fine. Else we just return false, because in that scenario this is a bad case, because they are not matching as a. And if this for complete for loop proceeds without hitting this condition, then answer is true that it is a prefix, so just return out true. And this in the end, if this condition match out, it will return the count, the index at which we found the prefix, and then that's no worry. But if we have not found any of these prefixes, the answer is -1 in the end. That's all the logic and the code part for this problem as well. I hope you learned something. If you still have any doubts, share my down in the comment box of this video. I will see you in the next one. Keep coding, and bye.